Season 2 is here. Let's go. We are back. It is ReZero season. It is Amelia season. Much like all of you, I am very happy that ReZero is back. Finally, get these greatness. I can't wait to see my scenes animated. But hello, how are you all doing? Give a quick greeting. Did you all enjoy the episode? If you did, comment down below if you enjoyed it or not. What was your favorite parts? What you didn't like? No, let's discuss. Nevertheless, I don't want to make a long intro. Let's just get straight into the review of ReZero Season 2, Episode 1 or 26. So, of course, the episode first starts off with Subaru and Amelia and Petra, which I can't wait for a specific Petra scene. I'm going to hold that screenshot. If it's like animated the way I want it, I'm going to hold that screenshot forever. But that's neither here nor there. We have Amelia, Subaru, and Petra. And it's pretty much left off where the director's cut ended at episode 25. So you have the whole thing where Amelia is just like, who is Rem, and Subaru does the face. So now we cut to Rem and Krush, who has just captured the white whale, and they are leaving back to go towards the capital. And they're just having a conversation. And it's a nice conversation. You get to see the interactions between Rem and Krush, which is something I don't think we have ever seen. If I'm not mistaken, we haven't ever seen them talk, I guess, one-on-one like in the first season. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I'm right. But it was nice to see that, and hearing Rem tell Krush that she should smile more. So I gave a little light to the situation. And then suddenly, the boys showed up. Well, more specifically, the boy, not the boys. First person we see is Regulus Cornelius, the Synarch Bishop representing greed. And as you all know, I love Regulus. He's one of my favorite characters. So it was great seeing them animated. The way the animation looked for all the limbs flying and the way the carriages were destroyed looked beautiful. It was great. Honestly, well, no. I didn't have a problem with the animation when I was looking at the trailer for ReZero, but it was the art. And looking at the art now with me finally seeing the full episode, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just that Lei still looks like a 2003 MS Paint drawing. Just the way he just colored and everything, it looks very weird to me. But other than Lei, everything else looks perfectly fine. So the art and animation didn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be, because Regulus' face looks good. I just want to see how Echidona's face, because I did think her face looked quite off within the trailer. But enough with that. For the rest of the episode, the Regulus shows up and he goes on his speech again. And hearing his speech, I thought it was going to be a lot longer than what it actually was. Because for the people who read the novel out there, you know how Regulus speaks. He speaks very, very longly. He doesn't speak normally. He usually speaks for about at least a minute to two. Whereas everyone else speaks for about 15 seconds at most. So I thought he was going to go on his long tangents again. But I guess that doesn't... Oh, wait. I just stopped myself because I almost spoiled something. But I guess that didn't happen in here. So that was kind of like a personal thing where I wanted to just constantly see him go on his tangents and have people interrupt him. And I love it when he does it. But he did get interrupted during this episode, and that's when he attacked Krush. And that part was, of course, great. I love seeing Regulus in action. As for Gluttony, I like Gluttony's voice actor, which is actually really good. I enjoyed the animation of the fight between him and Rem. That animation was great. And also, before that, the declaration that Rem made before she fought Lei. And, it's been months since I've read the beginning of, well, technically it'd be the end of Arc 3. And so I didn't remember. But this moment really solidified how much of a simp Rem really is for Subaru. She went on this long dissertation to tell Lei, oh my god, this, that, and the other. Subaru's gonna show up and save the day. And it's like, and Lei just, I don't give a fuck. He can get eaten too. I don't care. It's like, stop simping. We don't simp. Except for Priscilla. But that's neither here nor there. That's something completely different. But we have the little small tiny bit of animation between the fight with Lei and Rem. Regulus jumps in and actually helps Lei out, and then he proceeds to eat her name and her memories. Next we cut to Subaru searching for Rem throughout the crowded injured people. So this scene, I noticed it immediately because I was waiting for a specific scene and I was waiting for it to be done a specific way, and that is that Subaru killing himself. They added in this filler scene, and if I'm not mistaken, by the way, I'm pretty sure that scene of him killing himself is filler. Like, the action of him killing himself is canon. but where he did it, the setting in which it was done did not happen in the novel, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I'm almost like 95% sure I'm right. And I recently just looked at the manga too, because originally Subaru was supposed to kill himself by the bedside of Rem, but in here he discovered Rem's body laying around the group of injured people, and he decided to kill himself there. I thought that was weird that they kind of changed that. Honestly, I think it would have been best if he would have did it by the bedside of Rem. Also, I wish it would have been done how I saw it in the manga, because in the manga it looks amazing, not drawing wise, but the way it was depicted. And so what I'm saying is Subaru doing his normal crying and everything, and he sees the knife, and then the next panel is just him stabbing himself. So I would love it if Subaru was just crying and then out of nowhere a knife is in his throat. That's kind of how I prefer it to be depicted, because even with this filler scene, I really just want him just to stab himself quickly and not like look at it or go slowly as in the way that he did. He slowly started to inch it towards his throat, and it eventually killed him, which was fine. Just still don't understand why was it needed for the filler setting. Why was that necessary? But it's whatever, as long as they got in him killing himself. As for the rest of the episode, they take Rem back to Cruz's mansion, and we find out that Cruz doesn't have her memories anymore. And then we have this conversation between Cruz, Felix, Wilhelm, Emilia, and Subaru. And the most important part of this conversation is Felix declaring that she wants to cut off this alliance between the Emilia faction. And Subaru got mad at this fact, and also Wilhelm disagreed. But however, I think it is very justified, and is very obviously justified on why that would have been a good idea to cut off the Cruz faction from the Emilia faction. Is because, as Felix said, Emilia is a prime target for the witch's cult. So why not cut her off? Why are you trying to risk putting your own master in danger, especially a master who do not have their memories? That's just kind of stupid, if you ask me. And this is one of the things where Subaru is so blinded by just naivety and his own selfish greed. Because if I was Subaru, yeah, I wouldn't like the fact that she's trying to cut ties with us, but I can understand it from her perspective. She's just trying to protect her master. And look what happened to her master now. The master doesn't have any memories, so that's quite understandable. As for the rest of the episode, we cut back to Subaru sitting at bedside of Rem, and then we have the crying scene that I was waiting on. And it was just such a beautiful scene. The music was great. The art and the animation for the crying was like immaculate. I think that's how you use that word. It was beautiful. And then you have Emilia just comes up behind Subaru, hugging him and rubbing his head. Just a really nice scene. So I really thought that was great. But overall, I thought the episode was really good. I thought the episode was supposed to be an hour long, because that's what I was told, but Twitter, lies, and also Discord does. But it is what it is there. I actually wish it was an hour long, because I have a bet going on. And so if it was an hour long, I could have maybe won this bet, but I doubt I can since it was 30 minutes. But overall, it was a great episode. Love seeing Regulus. That's all I really cared about this episode. It was great to see Lei, Emilia again. Rem was cool. Subaru was cool. Cruz was cool. Felix, that's my guy. Wilhelm, top 5 character right there, even though he's not my top 5. But overall, good episode. And I'm looking forward to what's coming next. But I hope you all have enjoyed the review. Didn't have any problems with the episode besides the one random filler scene. Thought it was quite unnecessary, but it is what it is. Hope you all have enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.